Brodes Media.
What the hell did I just watch? What the hell was that? Angel Hernandez sucks. This guy blows. He's awful. He should have been fired after the third inning. I literally had an entire sequence on social media. Part 10, part 11, part 63. What is going on? I did it again. I hit the button again. This always happens. I am disgusted. I'm bothered. I'm annoyed. And both teams had to deal with the issues of Angel. So it wasn't just the Phillies that had to work through that slop and that garbage of awful calls on the outside part of the plate where Bryce Harper can't even process that because it was so egregious. He's sitting in the dugout. Aaron Nola throws a perfect off-speed pitch on the outside part of the plate. It hits the corner perfectly. And during the interview, Bryce Harper goes, wow. And then they show how the ball breaks the plane and Angel calls it a ball. How can Bryce Harper see it that much better from the dugout compared to Angel, who's sitting behind the dish with the best view in the house? This guy is trash. He was absolutely pathetic, and it's embarrassing. How does baseball give him a paycheck? How can you look through that job today? He clocked in and clocked out. He's actually going to get money for what just happened. Now, look, I am so sick with what happened in the fifth inning. After Schwarber doubles, Alec Bohm walks, Matt Vierling singles, and now you get a chance with one out to knock in a damn run when Aaron Nola's dealing. Now, he got some help. The strikeout pitch in the second inning was 7 feet high, which was called for a third strike. And then to get Andrew McCutchen, too, outside part of the plate. Aaron Nola was 3 feet off the plate on that sequence, and Andrew McCutchen gets rung up and goes back to the dugout. So Aaron Nola did deal. I don't want to act as if he didn't have some nasty off-speed pitches and some really good work, and his repertoire was solid, but it's so hard to judge. You look at Lauer, for example. He struck out 13. Well, I mean, it's very hard to be at the plate and work through a strike zone where you really have no idea. The Brewers had the same problem. They couldn't hit anybody, right? The reason why they won the damn baseball game is because after Odubel made a fantastic play with Familia on the bump, him and Camargo have some miscommunication. Odubel Herrera probably should have been communicating better. Get to the damn baseball. And it seemed like they both peeled off because they were afraid to run into one another and no one committed to the play. So the Brewers were going through the same exact problem and the same exact issue as the Phillies. They just cashed in. A sac fly after that horrible play, and the rest is history. The Phillies lose 1-0. So it eats me alive when I watch Kyle Schwarber at the plate go berserk. Good for him, because that's what we talked about when Kyle Schwarber was signed. Energy, attitude, and someone who kind of has that compete level and that fire in him. Would I have liked to seen Joe Girardi do something before that point? Yes, I would. Absolutely, 1,000% I would. But just to keep it fair here, we look at Counsell as a fantastic manager, someone who has helped this Brewers organization turn it around, and he knows how to get his job done, right? He didn't go and lose his damn mind, right? So we want Joe to do it, and you're on your home field, and the crowd would erupt, and you'd probably get some spark and some rise out of that, and that could have benefited you. So if I was in Joe's shoes, I would have done something. I tweeted it around the fifth inning or so. Kick some dirt, Joe. Joe's got to go out there and kick some dirt or something. At the same time, I respect Counsell like no other. He's fantastic. He didn't lose it. And his team was battling the same exact demons, the baseball demons, Angel Hernandez. It's crazy to see the social media outrage, and deservedly so, because this thing is putrid, and he gets hate all the time for how disgusting he is. They have these all documented, right? The Angel Hernandez days where they can go back, they can look, and they can see how brutal he was with these calls. Strikes are being called balls, and balls are being called strikes. When Aaron Nola was hitting the strike zone, they didn't call it anything. He didn't call it. He. Let's specify. Not they, he, because he sucks. Angel Hernandez sucks. So when the balls are actually hitting the strike zone, he's electing to say, not ball. But going back to that fifth inning, Gene Segura The pitch is, 17 feet inside? And now it's an 0-1 count instead of a 1-0 count with bases juiced in the 5th inning with 1 out. That changes the entire at-bat. He ends up fouling into, I believe, third base territory. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of frustration involved. But you have that circumstance play out. And then you can't get the run aboard when Rhys Hoskins has a pitch right over the heart of the plate. And come on, dude. That one needs to be driven out of the ballpark, or at least an iconic Rhys double off the wall. But that pitch that he missed in the 5th inning, that's no one's fault but Rhys Hoskins. And Rhys Hoskins has done that a bunch in this little run that he's in of poor baseball and really bad pitch sequences that he just should destroy and doesn't. Yeah. That's what we're seeing right now out of Rhys Hoskins in the 2-hole, and that pitch should have been destroyed and rocked squared up big time. I wanted to see an exit velocity of 6,000 with that puppy, and he swings right through it, which is just totally unacceptable from Rhys Hoskins. So that hurt you big time. And now here we are, and we drop another series. They're 6-10 in their first 16 games of the season. I'm not hitting the panic button. And my hand is not even over the panic button. But I thought I'd see more all around through the 16 games. Today, I have to say, you want to talk about the offense striking out a lot. Yeah, that's a storyline. But Aaron Nola also racked up 9 Ks in 7 innings. Familia got a strikeout in there as well. The other team was doing the same exact thing. It's almost as if the guy behind the plate actually plays a monster factor here, and when you're up there, you have no idea what to swing at.